Hey guys, welcome back to MS Power User. Today we're looking at a Windows 10 tablet with a rugged design accompanied by some interesting 3D cameras sitting around the back. But what's it like on a day-to-day basis? Well, join me today as we take a look at the Mobile Demard xTablet T8650. Built-in ruggedness. That's what Mobile Demard say about the xTablet T8650, and yes, that is the final name for it, and well, it would be pretty hard to argue with them. The tablet is clearly made for building sites, warehouses, and any rough environments. Its ultra grippy rubber shell is actually part of the tablet, which includes an elastic back for holding the device with one hand and a rubberized handle for carrying it around. The design covers all of the ports as well, so it's fair to say this tablet looks like it could take an utter beating and still work, which is probably great to hear if you work in industry. As this is a full Windows 10 tablet, you've got full support for all Windows legacy apps and the new style tablet apps too. It supports USB 3, which is always a welcome sight for memory sticks and other peripherals. There's also an included stylus, which feels great and looks just as sturdy as the tablet itself. It's held in by a long loop along the side of the tablet and it feels integral to the use. I found myself using it a lot, serving as a mouse substitute despite it not serving a certain function. Anyway, on to the main show. You may have noticed that the x8650 tablet has a bunch of cameras around the back. These are 3D enabled and allow the tablet to perform some really unique functions. Need to measure the length of an item? No worries, the 3D cameras can do that. Need a 3D model of a certain object or box? The 3D camera has you covered. It's a really interesting concept, but its use might only appeal to those who really need it. Take the camera away and you're left with an expensive, average at best tablet. There's no doubt that the technology is amazing, but the results won't wow you. Camera performance isn't great and you need to be in a really well lit area for it to capture well. Its low light performance is pretty terrible as well. You won't be making any 3D models in the dark, that's for sure. The end result often looks pretty scratchy or unfinished as well. This could be because of a lack of space on my part or because I don't have anything larger to measure, but it does feel a little incomplete. The software used allows you to add notes, measure and view the 3D model amongst a load of other functions. I can imagine it being amazingly great for airplane luggage or pallet measuring, again industry focused tasks, but that's not something most of us will be doing. Performance wise, you'll be happy to know that the T8650 is snappy, boot up times are commendable and the tablet never really stuttered during my use. The Intel Atom X5 chip seems to hold up well and the included 4GB of RAM keeps things moving along swimmingly. The screen is a bit of a pain point though. At this price you would really expect the screen to be something else, but unfortunately we're left with a very average looking panel coming in at 1280 by 800. The fact that it's not full HD is almost bizarre. Another unfortunate feature is the battery. This tablet doesn't last like you would expect it to, and the standby time is something rotten. I left the tablet with about 70% overnight on sleep mode and woke up with it dead. Charging is also painfully slow and it uses a proprietary charger that's similar to a laptop one, not a standard micro USB or USB Type-C, so if you're planning on taking this somewhere with you then you better remember the charger. Coming in just shy of $2,000, it's fair to say this tablet seems overpriced. Maybe I'm not overly sure on how expensive or useful 3D cameras are, but with this amount of money, you've basically got free roam of laptops and tablets to choose from. It's very difficult to say this tablet is better than a Surface Pro or a MacBook for instance, but those things don't have access to a built-in 3D camera. So the rating for this device actually really depends on if you need that camera or not. If you don't, then what you're left with is a pretty overpriced poor screen average tablet. However, if you need a 3D camera with full Windows 10 access, then where else are you going to look? Thanks for watching this review guys, I've been Tom and remember to check mspoweruser.com for all things Microsoft, and I will see you in the next one.